my loves, I intend you guys are doing well. In this video, I think this video is going to be a long one. I will talk about a few things that you have asked me to talk about and also a few things that I think I should talk about, obviously. Okay, so somebody asked me in one of my comments that can we manifest revenge? Okay, let's talk about this, okay? Where are you functioning from when you are trying to manifest revenge? You feel victimized, you feel hurt, you feel that somebody has more power than you in your reality. That is precisely why you are talking about revenge. Now let's understand this, okay? Whatever you wish for somebody else, you actually wish for yourself. Because we are all connected, consciousness is one, and when you are manifesting revenge, the energy that you're functioning from, obviously not a desirable one, you are actually causing yourself more harm than you would want to. In fact, why would you want to harm yourself? Because everybody is you pushed out. So when you are thinking about revenge, the only thing that I would suggest as a coach is please examine your story about that person and about yourself. Why are you even considering revenge when you know that there are multiple realities and infinite possibilities, and you can just choose a different identity where you have the person as you would want that person to be. Okay, let's leave the person out for a while. Where you are happy, joyful, peaceful, successful, confident, because I can absolutely bet on it that you don't feel confident when you are seeking revenge and asking me whether you can manifest revenge. But whatever you're wishing on somebody, you are actually wishing on yourself. Please be very mindful of that, because we are all connected. And obviously, I would suggest that you step into a different reality. Affirm that things have always been perfect between you two. Affirm that you both had a perfect relationship. Affirm that all your relationships have always been peaceful and fulfilling. Stuff like that. Cool? Makes sense? Okay, now this is the most important thing that I will talk about today. Why most of you are actually still in that struggle of resistance. You know why? It's very simple. Once you get this, you get manifestation. You understand what conscious manifestation is all about. Conscious manifestation is not about changing anybody out there. It is about changing you, thereby everybody else changes. So, the struggle is because you're trying to problem solve your current 3D reality that you do not like. You're trying to problem solve this, and my love's manifestation is not problem solving. Okay? Some of you feel that this is problem solving, and when you come up to me and you say like, okay, I am affirming this, but she hasn't changed, but he hasn't changed. Because you're trying to fix the current reality. This is where you are tripping up. Your job is to step into a parallel, I repeat, a parallel reality where all your desires exist, manifested, and you are fulfilled. So, when I say affirm, and affirm through your tears, and affirm, I mean, even if you're emotionally reacting to something, if in your mind you are tapping into the reality which you wish to experience, you will manifest it. This entire resistance and this entire questioning, constant questioning of how long will this take, will stop the moment you understand the concept of parallel realities, infinite possibilities. You are constantly trying to problem solve. SP is not doing this, SP is not doing that. SP said this, SP did that. And then you start affirming from that state of consciousness in order to change him or her. That's not manifestation. That is not manifestation for you. Because you are trying to problem solve this. What you should rather do is, whatever you see in the 3D, if you do not like it, accept that you do not like it at the moment. Do not assign any other meaning. And then you affirm. You affirm and you tap into that state of consciousness, that reality that you would rather experience and enjoy and relish. So this is definitely not about problem solving. All your issues, all your circumstances are completely irrelevant and they don't matter, because when you start affirming, you are stepping into a completely different reality where these problems never even existed. Yes, there is infinite intelligence at play here, and when you are constantly focusing on one particular reality which you would want to have manifest, then that infinite intelligence, aka God, universe, your higher self, God self, source, will figure out a way through the path of least resistance to bring you that experience, which will, when it manifests, seem very logical to you. Or you might also think I wouldn't even have thought about it. Happened to me. Your only job, your only work as a smart, conscious manifester is to affirm the reality that you wish to experience. Anything that you do not like here, I have repeated it over and over and over again. This is not my end result. And you redirect and shift your focus. Now, when you do that, what will happen is, now, you know what's bothering you? I get this from clients every day because I did have calls today. How long will this take? The more dominantly the new story, the new reality is running inside your head, you will even stop asking this question. You will know that it is done and nothing on this planet can stop it from coming to you. You will know. If you are unwavering like a rock, you will know. So when you ask me about time and why I do not talk about manifesting on a time crunch, this is why. Because I don't want you guys to take this unnecessary pressure on you. Because think about it. You are manifesting from your assumptions. So if you already have an assumption that you manifest your desires instantly, of course, instant manifestation is a reality. However, do you actually have that belief inside you? I'm assuming no, else you would not ask me this question. So why get so worked up? Why? Just relax. Understand that whatever you see right now need not be something that is like the truth, unless of course you assume it to be so. Because again, infinite possibilities exist depending on where your dominant focus is. Why I stress so much on affirmations? Why? See, basically you got to be the person who already has the desire right now. Okay? So if you had the desire right now, what are the thoughts that you would be having? Those are your affirmations, right? So if you want to get married to your SP, and if you are married to your SP right now in your current 3D, what are the kind of thoughts that you would be having? I'm so happy that I'm finally married. I feel so relaxed. I feel so relieved. I feel so fulfilled. Right? So those would be your affirmations. Why? Because you're constantly, deliberately, consciously making an attempt to tap into that reality as if that is already true. You got to do nothing, just be the person who has the desire. How would you feel? Okay, forget about your SP, because most of you want me to talk about SPs. Forget about your SP. This is all obviously, for all desires. How would you feel if you had it? Just one word. Happy? Relaxed? Calm? In the moment? Enjoying life? Keep doing those things. Keep doing those things. Let infinite intelligence bring it to you. You just become that person. You will manifest it. That's my word. No, that's not my word. That's God's promise. Relax. Neutralize your energy. I get it. 3D can trigger you sometimes. It's okay. You don't have to judge yourself. However, this constant problem solving is not going to get you anywhere. Nowhere. You're trying to problem solve the 3D. You're not manifesting. Problem solving and manifesting are two different things altogether. Who would you be if you had the desire right now? Happy? Not stressed? Not anxious like you feel right now, some of you? Right? Do things that make you happy. Do things that, okay, even if you can't be happy right now, do things that neutralize your energy. Stay in the moment. If you had your desire, you would be in the moment. It's simple, but sometimes it needs some kind of reinforcing to understand what this is all about. You got to, I repeat, you got to affirm in your head. I'm deliberately repeating these because I get these questions constantly and sometimes I'm like, okay. You got to deliberately affirm, aka think like the person who has the desire right now. That's your only work. And yes, action. Do you need to take action? No. The answer is no. Whatever needs to be done, whatever needs to happen, will happen through the path of least resistance. I will yell my lungs out and repeat. You only got to affirm and saturate your mind with the thoughts that you would be having if you had your desire right now. And when you come up to me with, I am having so many negative thoughts. No, you're not. No, you're not. You do not have control over the kind of thoughts you are having. But yes, you have control whether you term them negative or absolutely irrelevant to your current reality. So stop labeling thoughts as negative. You are labeling them. You are attaching yourself to a narrative that's not serving you. So the thought in itself is absolutely powerless unless you give it your directive energy. Repetition. I'm thriving on repetition. A thought is not positive or negative unless you assign it that label and give it your directive energy. So when it comes up and you do not like it, just say that no, irrelevant, and then affirm, neutralize, observe, watch, and then affirm. Act like God. Stop problem solving like humans. We are humans. like we are gods having a human experience. Consciousness is actually experiencing itself through us. However, sometimes we are attaching ourselves to a wrong narrative, a wrong story. Choose the right story for yourself. Choose a story that's making you feel happy. Anything, I mean anything. Anything that's making you happy is working. Anything that's relaxing you is working. Anything that's neutralizing your energy is working. Always affirm that whatever you are doing is working. So, you are way more powerful than this problem solver that you have become. You are you're trying to use manifestation to solve something in the 3D. Fix it. A quick fix. No. The quickest fix is, you know what? You thinking like the person who has the desire. That's the quickest fix, like the quickest. The moment you shift, everything will start shifting. Everything, I repeat, everything. And most importantly, you will understand that you have started shifting. Have I been all over the place? I think I haven't been. My only point is, this entire concept of resistance will collapse, and you will collapse space and time the moment you understand that you are not changing this reality, you are just stepping into a different reality through the power of your thoughts, your imagination. Yeah. You know, this is brilliant actually. All your resistance, everything that you can think of, you can drop it at once. The moment you understand this, please watch this a few times, that you're not changing this reality, you are stepping into a different one. It's running parallelly. How it is going to happen is not your concern. Can you imagine how lucky that is? How lucky we are? That we don't even need to figure out the how. It's some kind of cosmic brilliance, right? You don't need to understand the how. Just become that person by repeating those thoughts. Like God. Not like a human who's not awakened. Not like a human who's sleeping and trying to problem solve everything and micromanage everything like a human. Act like God. God is inside you. God is functioning through you. You are God. Because your thoughts are damn powerful. And you are creating constantly, even if you're creating some crap. Just imagine how powerful you are. You're creating constantly. You are God. So stop saying like, I have this block, I have this resistance, I have always been an overthinker, I have always had this pattern in relationships, I have always struggled with money, I have always had this, I have always had this problem with my parents, I have always had these issues with my, ex-partners. Stop it. Okay, sorry guys. Where was I? Yeah, so stop it. Okay? Stop it. I don't know how to change this because I've always had this pattern. I've always had bad luck in relationships. Flip the script. Flip the story. Say the absolute opposite. Say it anyway. Do you like what you're saying right now? Absolutely not. That's why you feel that you need to watch these videos or you need a coach. Why can't you just say something which makes you feel good? And repeat it, and repeat it, and repeat it, and repeat it. What's so difficult? Nothing actually. Yeah, that's about it. Some of you tell me that I've been praying to God and nothing. Even if you're praying to God, you'll still have to change your thoughts. Difficult? Even if you're praying to God, have you decided that yes, God is granting my wish? It's going to work. Of course, it's going to work. If you feel there's some other God, there's a God outside of you, it's going to work. It will work. But do you really have that faith? If you did, you would not be thinking negative. Like you would not be thinking that you have a bunch of thoughts that are negative. You would just know, yeah, it's done. It is done. Because God is you and you are God. And God is functioning through you. And as I mentioned in one of my videos, you got to save yourself. You got to save yourself. No, there's nobody coming to save you here. No one. And the easiest part is, actually the best part is, you can save yourself right this second. Like right now. How? By choosing a different identity. Choose a different identity. Who do you want to be? Be that person. What is that person thinking? Be that person. And you'll manifest it. Yes, it's that easy. You know why? Because you're stepping into one reality out of the infinite, limitless realities possible. Because you are pure consciousness experiencing this human life through this body. But you are not this body, not your thoughts, but pure, unadulterated consciousness, which means you can choose the story that you wish to experience, irrespective of what happened to you till the very last second. You can choose, you can deliberately choose the story that you wish to experience. Because everything is just a story. And I intend that you will choose your story very wisely. And by story, I mean your thoughts, your affirmations. Okay? Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening to me. Been a long video, yes. And yeah, that's all. Anything else? No. Stop problem solving. This is not problem solving. This is you choosing a different reality, a parallel reality, which had a different past, which has a different past, a different present, a different future, which has you with a completely different belief system. Don't try to micromanage this. You are a manifester. You are God. Act like it. Don't try to micromanage this. This is where you are tripping up. Stop the struggle. Let it flow. Stay in the flow. Become the person who you want to be right now. And let the magic unfold. Thank you. Bye.